Good afternoon, Gossip Gals. How are you today? I'm here for Tuesday Tips in 10 minutes with Ashlie Bishop today. So, Ashlie, I've known you not very long, isn't it, really? Only down since that dreaded word.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's amazing what you're doing because you've come from an amazing background and what you've turned it into now, and it's just taking off, is just fantastic.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Would you like to tell people what you do and how you help people?
Yeah, of course. So hi everyone. So I'm Ashlie. I run Chic Digital Design. And as Emma said, I've got over 10 years experience working for companies such as the Co-op, HP, Hewlett Packard, not the source, but and working for marketing agencies as well. So I've got a real rounded knowledge of marketing. And kind of what I felt like when I was starting my own business was that I feel like I've been the client, but also I've been on the other end of it as well. So I felt like, I know what clients go through and I know what they're going to ask and what they want. So it felt natural to bring it into my own business. So I started that just back up in January. And obviously as this year's turned out, I think it's more relevant than ever now is to have a presence online. So that's kind of where I can come in and help you. So
people do need a presence online, and if because we can't do face-to-face anymore, so we really need to. Definitely. And you've got such a vast experience in industry, and what it is about you're really relaxed and you're really personable and easy to talk to, so you kind of don't have that corporate style, which is easy for ladies in small business owners can come to you. So let's get into the
sorry
go on, say that again.
No, I was just going to say I don't really like talk very tech either. I like talk to people on a personable level, so I won't go into the jargon, because some people are not very techy.
It can be scary, and
exactly,
they come to you to help you, to help them, and then when you're talking like old techie, it's like, oh right, okay, just do whatever. So Right. So what are your 3 tips for today?
Okay, so my 3 tips for today, so they're all based around social media, and then a little bit about websites. So my first top tip is when you do a story on Instagram, I don't know if you know this, but you can put hashtags on there, but you can put up to, you can make them really, really small, and then you can put a sticker over the top of it. So you're getting much more reach on your story. I don't know if many people know about that.
You've got a sticker on the top, so it doesn't look like you're all salesy and hashtags.
Exactly, your target audience.
So that's really smart, isn't it? So because obviously you can't put 30 hashtags all over your picture. So just explain that again. So you get your hashtags, you make them small, and you put them under the sticker. Is that right?
Yeah. So for example, like I'll do one, put 10 hashtags, make them super small, and put a DM sticker over the top of it, or like a DM me sticker over the top of it. So so that's my first one.
Lynn popped on. Lynn said he has designed my website, which is launching soon. So patient with technophobes like me. Oh, thanks,
Lynn. No, it's been a pleasure working with Lynn. My second one is engagement. So this is both for Instagram and Facebook. So obviously engagement is key. So making sure that you're talking to people and liking their posts. But one of the things I wanted to say was when you're doing your hashtags, you do about 3 different batches of 30 hashtags. and then keep rotating them, because then you can test what's working for you and what's hitting your right target audience. So that's another one that I wanted to share with you. And then finally, it's just your website, really. This is a bit of a maintenance thing, really, is that obviously your website is your shop front. So your homepage needs to be relevant, up to date, making sure that there's a lot of your keywords that are in your homepage, but just making sure that it's always tidy, because that's the first thing that your customer's going to see, and that could be the first thing that your customer clicks off. So it's not necessarily a tip as such, but it's something that it's just reminding people that they need to keep up to date with it, to make sure that it's relevant and it's up to date.
Yeah, and then it's searchable more with Google, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because once people have done the website, it's kind of not over. There's more updates that you can do all the time, isn't there? Yeah, fantastic. So what are you working on at the moment?
Yeah, so I've got quite a lot on at the moment, but one of my main projects that I'm super excited about is I'm working on a complete brand identity. And then once we've done the brand identity, we're going to move on to doing a website. So that's one of my major projects. So it's really exciting. So I'm just in the midst of doing mood boards at the moment, which is fab. I love doing mood boards. And then I've got quite a lot of other things going on as well. So I have clients that are regular or as a maintenance package. So I update their social media constantly, scheduling their posts, but also doing an engagement as well. So I speak to a lot of their clients on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, it's got a lot of different things going on.
I don't know whether it's in our group, somebody was asking about a scheduler for social media. Do you have a scheduler app that you recommend to people?
Yeah, so I use something called Later, or it's Later, so it's however you pronounce it. And you can pay for it, so you can have like multiple accounts on there, which is obviously that's perfect for me. But for somebody who just wants to do it, obviously they're just their own, they can add, I think it's up to 3 different channels on there, so you could have whatever it is you've got from a social media perspective in one place that you can schedule. But also, but also Facebook does have an option as well to schedule your posts for Facebook. So there is that option as well, if you're just doing your own.
So we've just had a question, just 1 second. So Heather says, what is a mood board?
So, okay, great. So a mood board is something where it's where I start. When we've done a deep dive into my client's business, we've started to look at the clients, and then we start to look into what they stand for. So then that's where we start looking at, so like typographies and, sorry, not typo, fonts, and different colours. So then we start looking at putting together different images that come together. It's a bit like when you're doing a scrapbook and you pull it together into an image that gives you a bit of a brand identity, or it starts to form the basis of a brand identity, and then we can take it from there to start designing the logo.
Brilliant. Yeah. Oh, it's quite exciting when you see a mood board that comes together. Different elements. And it can be, like I've seen some amazing, like rich looking ones, and you can really get a feel of the brand. And I suppose that's how you move forward with it, because it's the feeling that kind of transforms stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And depending if obviously a bit more of a luxurious brand, and one that I'm doing at the moment is like blacks and golds, and it's beautiful. The mood board's looking gorgeous.
So this is Ashlie Jane Bishop, aren't you, on Facebook? Is that right? And it's Chic Digital. If anybody would like to contact you with any questions or anything, I'm sure you'd be happy to help.
Absolutely, yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you for your tips today. It's been a pleasure, as always, chatting to you.
Oh, thank you.
Brilliant. So we'll see you later. Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.